Old Gardens. On today's national sport landscape, they say the most popular of all sports is football. But most fans don't know that what we know and love as good old American pigskin was derived from the game of rugby. Reporter Mary Sam Sanchez gives us a glimpse into this unique sport as one local group celebrates excellence in this game at the highest possible level.
Southern California is often referred to as the Mecca for sports. It's a place where pro basketball, baseball, and college football are king. But if you ask these guys, it's really all about rugby. 2 nights a week they come to practice, most after a long day of work. A few are students, others have PhDs, and many are white-collar workers. But all with one thing in common, a love for the sport of rugby.
This is the highest level and the best team in Southern California, and if you get the opportunity to play with the best, you got to take it. That's really the reason why I'm out here all the time.
We're watching these games on TV. You want to see a team going low to high? Look at the New Zealand All Blacks.
Since its inception in 1972, the Santa Monica Rugby Club has been no stranger to excellence. In its first year, the men's team went undefeated in its division and went on to win the local and national club championships. Recently, the winning tradition was revived with national titles in 2005 and 2006.
So being involved in the team with this club, it's almost second nature because I've always been playing sports, but, to have experience in national championship for the last 2 years, it's kind of, the fruition of everything I've ever worked for in my life, and then to actually see the club grow the way it has from the men's club all the way down to the youth has been just a really enriching experience.
Participating in this club not only provides plenty of intellectual stimulation, it is also the perfect outlet for physical competition. And while rugby is a sport uncommon to most Americans, this program is considered among the very best, both nationally and worldwide.
Yeah, it's a really good setup. The coaching staff's great. They do a lot of good drills, a lot of complicated drills, even back home, sometimes they keep them simpler. They've got the ladders going here, for agility and stuff. Got good tackling drills. It's a good setup, definitely.
There's no real money in rugby in America, but the people here are great. They've really looked after me, and hopefully I can look after the rugby.
Like football, the core to being a good rugby player requires a knack for running the ball hard and knowing how to tackle. But much like basketball, each player must think quickly, play call, and have the ability to play on both sides of the ball.
That's why a lot of people enjoy playing this game, because everybody's a quarterback at some time, everybody's a playmaker, everybody's a defender. So it's there's a lot to it, but it's fun.
And while it has yet to draw the mainstream sports fan, the popularity of rugby continues to reach new heights. In 2005, the club formed the women's team and recently added a youth division. Both groups have quickly become an integral part of the club's proud and unique identity.
It's just a much more economically viable sport as far as, not requiring pads that football requires. It's a ball and some cones and kids that want to play.
And though these athletes share a love for a sport that doesn't always get the glory and recognition it deserves, these members realize they are part of something even more gratifying than they could have ever imagined.
So, I've already developed a lot of friends, people that, I'm already talking to outside the club who are having an impact on me outside of it. And Coach Stu Crone and Doug Bratcher do a really great job, and they really are more about development of the player than about, necessarily getting the win. So it's been fun.
And it's great to see these guys who all have jobs or, some are married, they have their lives, their families, come out here on Tuesday and Thursday and train hard, and set a goal to win a national championship, to be the best they can be. That's really rewarding too. And along the way, we do that together, and you develop relationships with these people. They become your friends, and so there's a lot to feel good about there.
Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Mary Sam Sanchez.
Now, this is an organization we can be proud of. Yes, can you believe it? A 2-time defending national championship team right here in Santa Monica.
And that's huge. Now, from what I hear, this year's team is just as talented and just as ready to push for a 3rd consecutive championship.
And that's really cool. And if anyone is interested in joining the Santa Monica Rugby Club, you can. Enrollment is always open, and in March, the club will host a club day with matches on all levels. And there will also be an old boys match. for the Hall of Fame banquet. It is open to the public, and check out the details at santamonicarugby.com.
There's more to come.
We'll be right back.